Namine
Namaste Saraswati Devi
Gauravani Pracharine
Nirvisheshasanavati
Paschathyate Satadine
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasati
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Hare Nama Krishna
Yadavaya Namaha
Gohala Govinda Ram
Srimad Sudhana
Mogha Karadi Vajalam
Bangon Langay Tegiri
Yati Bhagavan Vande
Sri Guru Bhida Tarina
Bhavananda Madhavam
Sri Chaitanya Vishwaram
Hari Om Tat Sat.
That's it.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today we will continue with the compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled, Although the Lord wants to cover his opulence, is unable to do before his devotees. Under the section, The Glories of Srila Haridas Thakur, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.77.
প্রভু কর্তৃক জীবগণের মুক্তি লাভ অনন্তর ব্রহ্মাণ্ডের অবস্থা জিজ্ঞাসা। প্রভু কহে সব জীব মুক্তি যবে পাবে এই তো ব্রহ্মাণ্ড তবে জীব শূন্য হবে।
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, if all living entities are liberated, the entire universe will be devoid of living beings. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela.
This is a doubt many people have.
So this is the doubt that many people have.
Everybody is liberated.
If everybody gets liberated,
what will happen to the universe?
What would happen to the universe? Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 78 to 79.
হরিদাসের উত্তর, প্রভুর কৃপায় তৎপ্রকটকালীয় সর্বজীবের উদ্ধারান্তে পুনরায় কারণদশায়ী মহাবিষ্ণু প্রকটিত জীব দ্বারা জগৎব্যাপী। হরিদাস বলে তোমার যাবৎ মর্তে স্থিতি তাবৎ স্থাবর জঙ্গম সর্বজীব জাতি সব মুক্ত করি তুমি বৈকুণ্ঠে পাঠাইবা সূক্ষ্ম জীবে পুনঃ কর্মে উদ্বুদ্ধ করিবা।
Haridas said, my Lord, as long as you are situated within the material world, you will send to the spiritual sky all the developed moving and non-moving living entities in different species. Then again you will awaken the living entities who are not yet developed and engage them in activities.
Haridas Thakur is saying,
so Haridas Thakur is saying,
there are some undeveloped living entities.
There are some undeveloped living entities.
And if the universe empties,
if the universe empties,
and the undeveloped living entities will develop,
the undeveloped living entities will develop
and fill up the universe again.
And fill up the universe again. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.80.
সেই জীব হবে ইহা স্থাবর জঙ্গ তাহাতে ভরিবে ব্রহ্মাণ্ড যেন পূর্বসম।
In this way, all moving and non-moving living entities will come into existence, and the entire universe will be filled as it was previously. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. While we are preaching, opposing elements sometimes argue, if all living entities were delivered by the Krishna consciousness movement, what would happen? The universe would be devoid of living entities. In answer to this, we may say that in a prison there are many prisoners. But if one thinks that the prison would be empty if all the prisoners adopted good behavior, he is incorrect. Even if all the prisoners within a jail are free, other criminals will fill it again. All prison, a prison will never be vacant. For there are many prospective criminals who will fill the prison cells. Even if the present criminals are freed by the government, as confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita 13.22, Karanam Gunasangosya Satyasat Yoni Janmasu, because of the living entity's association with material nature, he meets with good and evil among various species. There are many unmanifested living entities covered by the mode of ignorance who will gradually come to the mode of passion. Most of them will become criminals because of their fruitive activities and again fill the prisons.
So, since the material world is like a prison house,
So since the material world is like a prison house,
to say that there'll never be any prisoners
to say that there will be never any prisoners,
is a wishful thinking.
it's a wishful thinking.
There'll always be some prisoners to fill out, but Lord Chaitanya's mercy is to deliver those who chant.
So there will be some prisoners be there, but Lord Chaitanya's mercy is to deliver to those who chant. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.81.
পূর্বে শ্রী রামচন্দ্রের জীব উদ্ধার লীলার দৃষ্টান্ত। পূর্বে যেন রঘুনাথ সব অযোধ্যা লইয়া বৈকুণ্ঠকে গেলা অন্য জীবে অযোধ্যা ভরাইয়া।
Previously, when Lord Ramachandra left this world, he took with him all the living entities of Ayodhya. Then he filled Ayodhya again with other living entities. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.82.
অবতরী তুমি এইছে পাতিয়াছ হাত, কেহ না বুঝিতে পারে তোমার গুরুনাথ।
My dear Lord, you have set a plan in motion by descending to the material world, but no one can understand how you are acting.
So, by Lord Chaitanya's descent,
So by Lord Chaitanya's descent,
all the living entities present can get delivered
all the living entities present can get delivered
and go back to the spiritual world.
and go back to the spiritual world.
But even then, the other conditioned souls
But even then, there will be other conditioned souls
to fill in the place.
to fill the place. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.82, 83.
পূর্বে শ্রীকৃষ্ণের জীব উদ্ধার লীলার দৃষ্টান্ত। পূর্বে যেন ব্রজে কৃষ্ণ করি অবতার, সকল ব্রহ্মাণ্ড জীবের খণ্ডাইলা সংসার।
Formerly, when Lord Krishna descended in Vrindavan, he freed all living entities in the universe from material existence in the same way.
Lord Krishna, he descended,
Lord Krishna, when he descended,
seeing him or dying in his presence,
by seeing him or dying in his presence,
people were sent to the spiritual world.
people were sent to the spiritual world.
But the universe still filled up with others.
But the universe was still filled up with others. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 3.84.
স্বয়ং ভগবান কৃষ্ণের অনন্ত কোটি ব্রহ্মাণ্ড উদ্ধারণ সামর্থ্য। শ্রীমদ্ ভাগবতের দশম স্কন্ধের 29 অধ্যায়ের 16 নম্বর শ্লোকে রয়েছে।
Translation. Krishna, the unborn supreme personality of Godhead, master of all masters of mystic power, delivers all living entities, moving and non-moving. Nothing is astonishing in the activities of the Lord. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam 10.29.16.
Krishna, Lord Krishna manifests unlimited millions of material universes.
Just as Lord Krishna manifests the unlimited millions of material universes,
He wants to deliver residents of one universe.
and he wants to deliver the residents of all universe,
He can do that.
he can do that. If he wants to deliver all the residents of the universes, he can do that. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 3.85.
বিষ্ণু পুরাণের 4:15-17 রয়েছে।
Translation. Although the Supreme Personality of Godhead may be seen, glorified, or remembered with an attitude of envy, he nevertheless awards the most confidential liberation, which is rarely achieved by demigods and demons. What then can be said of those who are already fully engaged in devotional service to the Lord? Report by Srila Prabhupada. This is a quotation from the Vishnu Purana 4.15.17.
So anyone who sees the Lord, remembers the Lord,
So anyone who sees the Lord, remembers the Lord,
he gets even out of envy or out of devotion.
even out of envy or out of devotion,
He delivers those people.
he delivers the people.
What to speak of those who worship him with devotion.
What to speak of those who worship him with devotion?
Definitely transfer to the spiritual world.
They are definitely transferred to the spiritual world. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 3.86.
প্রভুর প্রকটকালে সর্বব্রহ্মাণ্ডস্থ জীবেরই উদ্ধার। তৈছে তুমি নবদ্বীপে করি অবতার, সকল ব্রহ্মাণ্ড জীবের করিলা নিস্তার।
By descending as an incarnation at Navadvip, you, just like Krishna, have already delivered all the living entities of the universe.
So we're trying to be an agent
So we are trying
of
to
Lord
be,
Chaitanya,
so we are trying to be an agent of Lord Chaitanya,
so that all the conditioned souls can be delivered.
so that all the conditioned souls can be delivered.
And this is not difficult for Krishna to do.
But this is not difficult for Krishna to do.
So we should try to represent Krishna Chaitanya,
So we should try to represent Krishna Chaitanya
get everyone to chant Hare Krishna.
and get everyone to chant Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.87.
হরিদাসের দৈন্য যে কহে চৈতন্য মহিমা মোর গোচর হয় সে জানক মোর পুনঃ এই তো নিশ্চয়।
One may say that he understands the glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He may know whatever he may know, but as far as I am concerned, this is my conclusion. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.88.
তোমার যে লীলা মহা অমৃতের সিন্ধু মোর মন গোচর নহে তার এক বিন্দু।
My dear Lord, your pastimes are just like an ocean of nectar. It is not possible for me to conceive how great that ocean is, or even to understand a drop of it.
Lord Chaitanya's pastimes are unfathomable.
So Lord Chaitanya's pastimes are unfathomable.
And devotees are very much inspired by the personal example of Lord Chaitanya.
And the devotees are very much inspired by the personal example of Lord Chaitanya. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.89.
ভক্তের ভগবত লীলা রহস্য উদ্ঘাটন ক্ষমতায় ভগবানেরও বিস্ময়। এত শুনি প্রভুর মনে চমৎকার হইল মোর ঘুর লীলা হরিদাস কেমনে জানিল।
Hearing all this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was astonished. These are actually my confidential pastimes, he thought. How could Haridas have understood them? Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.90.
প্রভুর আলিঙ্গন মনের সন্তোষে তারে কইলা লিঙ্গন ভার্য প্রকাশিতে সব করিলা বর্জন।
Greatly satisfied by the statements of Haridas Thakur, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced him. Outwardly, however, he avoided further discussions of these matters.
Krishna has come as Lord Chaitanya,
So Krishna has come as Lord Chaitanya,
as a devotee.
as a devotee.
So, this is his confidential pastime.
So this is his confidential pastime.
Somehow, Haridas Thakur understood that he is the Lord and he's doing all these things.
Somehow Haridas Thakur understood that he is the Lord and he's doing all these things.
So, Lord Chaitanya was astonished. How did he know my confidential purposes?
So Lord Chaitanya was astonished. How does he know my confidential purposes?
So he didn't want to discuss the matter more
So he didn't want to discuss these matters more
because it would destroy his
because
this
would destroy his
size
disguise
as a devotee.
as a devotee. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.91.
ভক্তের বশ ভগবান, ঈশ্বর স্বভাব ঐশ্বর্য চাহে আচ্ছাদিতে, ভক্ত ঠাই লুকাইতে নারে হয় প্রবিদিতে।
This is a characteristic of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Although he wants to cover his opulence, he cannot do so before his devotees. This is well known everywhere.
Although Lord Chaitanya wanted to remain as a Channa avatar,
Although Lord Chaitanya wanted to remain as a Channa avatar,
he was a hidden incarnation,
that he was a hidden incarnation,
mainly a devotee.
he was merely a devotee, mainly a devotee,
But devotees could understand
but
that
the devotees could understand him,
he is different. That he is the Supreme.
that he is the Supreme.
So
Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.92.
ভক্তের নিকট অজিত জিত বৈকুণ্ঠ পরিমেয়, আল বন্দারু বা শ্রী যামুনাচার্য কৃত স্তোত্র রত্নে 18তে রয়েছে,
O my translation, O my Lord, everything within material nature is limited by time, space, and thought. Your characteristics, however, being unequaled and unsurpassed, are always transcendental to such limitations. You sometimes cover such characteristics by your own energy, but nevertheless, your unalloyed devotees are always able to see you under all circumstances. Prepared by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. This is a verse from the Stotra Ratnam 13 of Yamunacharya.
Krishna is the undefeated,
So Krishna is the undefeated,
but he defeated by his devotees.
but he is defeated by his devotees
Out of that love.
out of their love.
And they recognize our Lord, even though he tries to hide himself.
They recognize the Lord, although he tries to hide himself. Thus ends the chapter entitled, Although the Lord wants to cover his opulence, is unable to do so before his devotees. Under the section, The Glories of Srila Haridas Thakur.
Get into the Zoom.
Yes. First time they have to register.
For the
For the first time, if someone is joining, they should be registered. Then after that, second time, no need to register for that. Now we have 167 devotees on Zoom.
How many registered today?
So now we have to see Gurmas. I'll let you know after this session.
You take a break.
Dear Guru Maharaj, sorry, dear devotees. Guru Maharaj welcomes you on his spiritual book table from Sridham Mayapur. Today, Guru Maharaj virtual table quotes from a letter that Srila Prabhupada wrote to Balimardhan on September 3, 1972, regarding the question about traveling Sankirtana parties and selling books. Yes, we want money. Selling books is the real preaching. Who can speak better than the books? At least whoever buys, he will look over. If you have to sell books, do it by hook or by crook. The real preaching is selling books. You should know the tactic how to sell without irritating. What will your 3 minutes lecture do? But if he reads one page, his life may be tough. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj will be back in just 2 minutes. The following fortunate devotees participated in the pastime and assisted Guru Maharaj in distributing books today. Kamala Mukha Krishnadas, Balai, Kanai, Kanupriya, and Bhadra, Varoti, Devidasi, the whole family from Houston, Texas, USA, 100 Bhagavad Gita. Rati Malini Devidasi from Bangalore, 54 Bhagavad Gita, 541 small books, a perfect 1:10 ratio. From Kasandesh devotees, we have Prahlad Krishnadas, 1 Gita, Keshav Premadas, 1 Gita, Charani Devidasi and her 2-year-old daughter, 1 Gita, Kamala Murthy Devidasi, 10 Gitas. Jagadish Malhotra and Veena Malhotra, 2 Bhagavad Gita, Mahendra, Shivani, Nikita, and Ritika Bagel, 3 Bhagavad Gita, 1 each in their family. Please bless this family to be in Krishna consciousness. They want to become Krishna consciousness. They love Krishna consciousness a lot. Balachandra Channa, Vinita Gandhavika, Devidasi, Balabrinda, 2 small books. So, Guru Maharaj is distributing 172 Mahabig books, 543 small books, a total of 715 Srila Prabhupada Transcendental books today. Srila Prabhupada Transcendental book distribution ki jai. These devotees get a special Narsimha Puja in a few hours from now in Sri Dham Mayapur. All of you devotees also please bless them by calling out after me. Nitai Gaura. Thank you. Please pass on this wonderful opportunity of participating in the pastime of Guru Maharaj in distributing Srila Prabhupada books, even if it's a single Bhagavad Gita or just a few small books. Please do WhatsApp Guru Maharaj virtual channel anytime at +91 94 34 76 04 02. And those who are physically present, dear devotees, for you, Guru Maharaj has established a physical book table just right behind you. Please do visit before you leave. Stay tuned for tomorrow's Lord Caitanya class. Thank you for your daily prayers with us. Let's pray for the consistent good health for our beloved Guru Maharaj and speedy recovery of Mahavara Prabhu and join back in Guru Maharaj service in full swing as that. And of course, our prayers include for all those who are celebrating their anniversaries today, for their well-being and blissful Krishna consciousness. Let's pray together. Please chant along with me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much.
Radhika Mataji, Guru Maharaj is blessing you. Happy birthday, Krishna Matirastu, Hari Bol. Krishna Matirastu.
To place their hands on the glass.
Jesus करके बता दो प्रभु जी. Can someone make some Bangla announcement there? So
কৃপা করে গ্লাসের সামনে আগে হাত রাখুন, তারপর আপনার মাথাকে আস্তে আস্তে নিয়ে আসুন, যাতে গ্লাসের মধ্যে আপনার মাথা না লেগে যায়।
They are leaving tomorrow.
Cover the payment.
Very good. Special
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Very nice. Thank you, Hyderabad team. We are getting live reports from the physical book table.
The virtual devotees should defeat the physical devotees. Sponsor more, so the virtual team leads.
Place your hands on the glass before you place your head.
আশীর্বাদ।
Sima,
second time নিয়ে নিয়েছে।
Tomorrow is birthday. He's saying this one.
Okay, those devotees from Hyderabad who came with Varada Krishna Prabhu, please come forward. Others, please go behind. Prabhu, can you please announce this in the morning?
হরে কৃষ্ণ, কৃপা করে আপনারা যারা সামনে আছেন কৃপা করে একটু পিছনে যান। বরদা কৃষ্ণ প্রভুর যে ভক্তবৃন্দ এসেছেন তারা একটু সামনে আসবেন। হরে কৃষ্ণ।
హైదరాబాద్ నుండి వచ్చిన భక్తులందరూ కూడా కొద్దిగా ముందుకు రండి. గురు మహారాజ్ మీ అందరిని కూడా ఆశీర్వదిస్తారు ఒక్కొక్కరిని.
Guru Maharaj is asking, where is Gambhir Madhav Das? Where is he? Gambhir Madhav Das. Oh, he didn't come? Okay. Oh, okay. Guru Maharaj wants to bless him. Birthday. Okay, it's okay. Okay, Guru Maharaj, they are the Hyderabadi devotees.
Varada Krishna team.
Introduce them, Prabhu. What is their name?
মাইক্রোফোন লাগবে।
He's clear. Govardhan. Gangadhar. They are the main leader of the Gaurangavani online sector. His Shravan is a full-timer. He is also working. Prabhu, wait. I have to tell. Shravan and his name. What is your name? Ashok. Your name? Sri Harsh. Okay, your name? Vishnupriya. Saroja. Anuradha. Shriman. Who's that Shriman? Shrima. Okay. Gangadhar is a special devotee. He knows all the 700 verses of Bhagavad Gita by heart. What language you speak? Telugu and English. You know the Gita in Sanskrit? What? Okay. With all the translations as well?
Yes, I know.
Meaning? Every day to practice, he chants 350 slokas. Any more devotees from Hyderabad?
Yeah.
Your name? Aarti.
Come front. Some of the kids stay outside. So many of them. Bring one.
They run the online sector. How many? More than 150 are joining them for the japa session. Daily japa session. And doing more and more services in the temple.
Now I am encouraging all of them to become teachers, online teachers, start taking small groups.
Is encouraging all of them to become preachers, start taking small groups. Hari Bol! Nitai Gaur Sidanath Premanande! Hari Bol!
Thank you all for coming.
Thank you all for coming. Bagunara. Kritagnyatalu. We are very grateful to you for all the services you have done, the way you have developed Shita Marpur. They are waiting for an opportunity to take shelter.
And they want to help you in your preaching mission in South India.
And they want to help you in your preaching mission in South India. Hyderabad especially. Who wants to take shelter? All of them are chanting 16 rounds for minimum 6 months. Okay, Gurmas, you'll do it now. Okay. I'll chant the mantra. Repeat. You don't have flower, so when I say Esha Pushpanjali, do Manasa Pushpanjali, mental offering. Okay. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swamin Itinamine Nama Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradahine Gaurakatha Damadhaya Nagaragrama Tarine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Itinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Esha Pushpanjali Shilajaya Pataka Swami Shri Gurave Namaha.
Pushpanjali.
Yeah, you don't have flowers. Okay, Prabhu, please get them registered in the JPS office. Hare Krishna. He has requested you to say some personal message for them. He has informed Radharama, his Radharama informed Krishna.
Video message.
So, all life of Prabhupada,
So all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
he was personally present in Hyderabad,
He was personally present in Hyderabad,
and the temple and the abbats was donated to him,
the temple in Abbots was donated to him,
and he oversaw the installation of the Caitanya Radha Madan and Jagannath deities.
and he oversaw the installation of Nitai Gaur, Radha Madan Mohan, Jagannath deities.
So we see that Telugu speakers are mainly Vaishnavas.
We see that the Telugu speakers are mainly Vaishnavas.
They have Balaji, they have Sringadev,
They have Balaji, they have Nrsingadev temples.
so the more you can spread, you heard tonight how people can easily go back to God and they chant the holy name.
We heard tonight how people easily they can go back home, back to Godhead if they chant.
Lord Caitanya, he came down from the spiritual world, take the people back
Lord Chaitanya, he came down from the spiritual world to take the people back
to Vaikuntha and Goloka.
to Vaikuntha and Goloka.
So I thought if we get the people to chant, I'll be very happy.
Like that, if we get the people to chant, I'll be very happy.
And they can easily go back to spiritual world.
Like that, they can easily go back to the spiritual world.
So here while you're in Mayapur, get the blessing of Lord Chaitanya,
So here, while you are in Mayapur, try to get the blessings of Lord Chaitanya,
and then go back to Andhra Pradesh, Telangana,
and then go back to Andhra Pradesh and Telangana,
and try to spread Lord Chaitanya's mercy around.
and try to spread Lord Chaitanya's mercy around. Hari.
Targyat Salu.
Kritagnyatalu.
Hari
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Online devotees, Zoom devotees, Guru Maharaj is blessing all of you. Krishna Matirastu.
Krishna Madhava.
Thank you very much. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Guru Maharaj ki jai.